Hello everyone, my name is Belle and today let's do Q&A. This channel has accumulated dozens of comments, messages and questions that I've been putting off all these years just because I don't feel the need to reply to them. But because I am running out of topics to post in this channel, I thought of doing a simple Q&A video for you guys. So I'm not going to mention the name of the person who asked the question just because some of the names are written in different characters that I couldn't possibly know how to pronounce them. And so to be fair to the rest of the people who sent their questions, I'm just gonna read the questions. So, question number 1, would you be interested for an audition or would you continue doing art and writing? If there is a right role for me at this time, I would definitely happy to try it out, but if there is not, I am fine with it. The thing about acting though, you have to wait for the right role to come in. That's what I've experienced with acting. I've been doing stage plays and theater workshops since I was in grade school up until my college years. I've been doing theater. And something that I've learned is that there are certain characters that I just couldn't embody. And based from my own personal experience, if I don't feel the character, I won't be able to do it. I won't be able to give justice to it. And so I'd rather not take the job or I'd rather not take the role. Because if I force myself into a role that does not feel right in my soul, it will leave a sour taste in me. And I don't want to look back and regret the decisions that I made, especially when it comes to acting. To me, the process of acting is very intimate. As an actress, it's like you are letting your body to be borrowed by the character. And so if the character is not right or it does not feel right with me or within my soul, I don't think I'll be able to give justice to the character. If there is a right role for me, why not? I would do it. But if not, I'm just completely chill with doing art and doing writing behind the scenes. Next question. Why did you take the degree International Relations, major in diplomacy, when you say that you are an artist yourself? This is actually a very good question. So, why did I take International Relations, major in diplomacy? Why not? This degree, International Relations, major in diplomacy, is the course or the degree that you take if, say, for example, you want to become an ambassador, or if you wanted to work in an embassy, or if you wanted to become a consul general, or just a consul, if you wanted to work in a consulate, or if you wanted to become a diplomat or a foreign envoy, or simply if you want to work in the United Nations. Only governing body that has the power or at least the capability of neutralizing these types of disputes is the United Nations. My family is very guarded. We are not taking things lightly. We are very vigilant about everything that is happening in the world at large. Especially about this dispute over China and the Philippines. As you all know, my family has some islands somewhere. If you guys are aware, what's happening right now currently in the world is that China has started to barricade their ships over some Philippine territorial seas. And if you understand foreign policies, you know that nothing is certain. No one knows what's going to happen in the future. No one knows what China would do. So to answer your next question, do you have trust issues? Only with China. Just because of that very reason. You know, deep inside, I know that I haven't really forgiven China over my blender. You have no idea how many blenders that we have thrown away. My father has spent so much money to repair blenders in the past, and so I couldn't possibly forgive that. Do I have trust issues? Only with China, yes. So the next question, why are you a self-taught artist? Why didn't you go to school? Well, it is by choice. To me, as an artist, you can never really teach art. No one can. You will benefit more if you're an artist if you learn it all by yourself, because art should come out naturally. It shouldn't be forced. There's rhythm and there's movement in it, and that you cannot acquire through reading textbooks. And for some time, I have been, let's just say, I've been groping in the dark happily, and that's okay. It is a struggle that I needed to learn for myself, and I'm so glad that I did. I was able to respect whatever it is that I have inside of me instead of eradicating it just because I wanted to be like others out there, if that makes sense. I think that's what true artistry is all about. You have to find yourself. It is more of self-discovery and finding your own individuality and your uniqueness, and not trying to copy other people out there. Something that I really learned over the years is that just because you can put colors on a canvas does not make you an artist. And I kind of realized that, I am not just a painter. I am also a writer, and I'm also an actress. I kind of fell in love with painting, or the process of painting, over the years, just because it gives me a safe container or a safe platform to express my inner core, my truest self, which is, being a very sensual person. It's not easy to express that because sometimes people can easily judge you for who you are. Then I realized that through painting, I can be myself. I can show my true emotions and my true passions that I feel within my body. To me, art is natural. It comes to me very, very naturally. I don't feel the need to study or to go to school just to learn something that is very, very natural to me and my body. I fell in love with painting because I can express my sensuality with it without hesitation, and I find it really, really amazing. There is more to fine arts than just putting colors and drawing and all. To me, there is depth, there is light, there's shadows, and there's pressure, there's in and outs, there's ups and downs, there's movement, there's breathing, there's ecstasy, and there's madness, and there's bliss, and they're all rolled into one to make a beautiful masterpiece. That's why, to me, a simple painting, the price of it is immeasurable. Its value is immeasurable. How can you measure eternity, and how can you measure divine energy? And that's why, to answer your next question, why do you not sell your original paintings? It is because the price is immeasurable, but at the same time, as an artist, I also recognize that there's a responsibility of sharing my art to the world. I cannot keep things to myself, and that's why I created an online gallery where people can buy art prints. If you want a piece of it, you can have it. Teespring has a very unique engine where if you buy an art prints from them, they will print it out on a canvas form. I love art so much because I feel that if an art is done right, whether it is fine arts or whether it is through films, it becomes an experience. And so, say for example, you have a masterpiece of a painting and it is so beautiful, and when you put it inside of your house, it automatically heals the subconscious and the conscious mind of the people that is in there. That's what my belief is. an art has the power to ground the soul into the earth, because it automatically inspires you. It reminds you of the beauty of life, and sometimes we need that because life is tough. We need support, and art is that support. And so my original paintings, I don't want to sell it because I wanted to give it to my family as a form of protection. Just imagine, going out there in the world, and you encounter many different types of negativities. And when you come home, I want my family to just kind of just let go of all those negativities and be here at the present moment. And art helps that. Imagine entering into a room full of art, beautiful things. It gives you a sense of inspiration. It gives meaning to life. It gives purpose to life. And I want that for my family. That's why I don't sell my original paintings. Next question. Why is French your major language? Because French is the major language of the United Nations. That's why. Next question. Why do you mostly write Japanese themed stories? I've already answered this question a couple of weeks ago, I think, in my community post. Just to repeat the answer, the reason why most of my stories or most of my novels are surrounded with Japanese stories is because minor language in college was Nihongo. At one point, I studied Japanese culture, and for whatever reason, it got stuck with me, and it became an inspiration to some of my novels. But on a more personal level, the reason why I am drawn to the Japanese culture is because one of my cousin, she owns and runs a hospital in Japan. Some of the major scenes in my books are mostly hospital scenes. My books is inspired by that. Next question. We missed your readings. Why did you stop doing tarot? You are the best reader. Would you still do readings on YouTube? Oh my goodness. Calm down, you guys. I have received a lot of questions about doing readings. I no longer do readings, you guys. I've stopped a long time ago. And the reason for that is, well, I no longer feel the need to do readings. I have to say that I am not the best reader. Come on. I'm not. I'm sure there are more equipped to do tarot readings on YouTube. I'm not really a tarot reader. I may be a storyteller, and at one point I enjoyed it because reading tarot is in a way storytelling. But I find that these stories are quite repetitive. Maybe there's a chance in the future though, but for now I don't feel the need to do readings. This channel grew and expanded because of doing readings, and I will always be grateful for that. I did not expect that people would even follow my readings just because I don't see myself as a tarot reader. It was a struggle, but I'm super grateful because not only it helped to grow this channel, but I earned a lot of money just doing readings. I have to say that. Yeah, I earned a lot of money. I earned a lot of money. Like, my father was even shocked. Like, seriously, you're getting this much money from your YouTube alone? And he's like, well, you should just do YouTube. And when I stopped doing readings, I didn't know what to do with this channel. I almost deleted this channel just because what am I gonna do with this channel now? Like, I don't know what to do with this channel. And so I went back to where I came from. The real intention and the real plan on why I started doing readings on YouTube is to really attract traffic into this channel, because I wanted to promote my art and my books. And so I needed a medium in order to help me to enter the mainstream media, if that makes sense. And tarot helped me with that. And so I'm super grateful because of it. So next question, are you single? this question again. Yes, I am single. I've been single for years and years and years now. And I'm gonna tell you the story, the real story, and how I ended up being this way, and what truly happened to me in the past. And it's because of my family. Right after I graduated from college, and this was years ago, my parents found out that at the time I've had some suitors that they did not like, especially my mother. And my mother didn't want me to end up getting married very soon. Barely a week of, you know, seeing a guy at the time, they made a drastic decision to send me away. And the next thing I knew, they bought me a ticket, and I'm at the airport crying because I didn't want to leave. You know, I have friends back home. And at the time, my mother asked my best friend to make me understand why they have to send me away. My entire family literally sent me away to the Middle East, where my auntie is in. My aunt has a business in the Middle East. Parents didn't want me to get married at that age. And so, you know, I was preserved, protected, kept safe over the years, and here I am now. That's why I ended up being here on YouTube. It's because of that. Now I'm cool with it now. Like, I finally get it. Like, I finally understood why they have to do the things that they did in the past, and yeah, I understand it now. So last question. We see that you don't eat meat. Since when and why? When my parents sent me away to the Middle East, I kind of learned a different kind of lifestyle, and I tried it out for myself, and I find it convenient. So, you know, first I stopped eating pork, and then gradually I stopped eating beef, and then after that I stopped eating chicken. And this is years and years of you know, self-discipline and self-control. I don't consider myself a health freak, but I look after my body, and I'm very careful with what I put in this body. I don't smoke, I don't drink coffee, I don't drink sodas or soft drinks or something like that. My father as well has been a huge influence when it comes to what I put in my body. Ever since we were kids, we were not allowed to eat street foods. And so even until this day, I haven't really tasted any of those street foods that you see out there. The water that my father buys for me is different from the water that is being consumed by the majority of people. Just because my dad is very concerned or very watchful with the things that I eat, the things that I eat, and the things that I put in my body, the things that I put in my face. My mom is the same thing too. Like the soap that I use in my body is different. I'm being watched. And I think the hard work and the self-discipline that I have learned over the years, it pays off, because I don't remember ever getting sick. Like, I haven't experienced getting fever or getting cough, getting flu. Sometimes if the weather is changing, of course I will feel something in my body, but it passes away like one day, after a day or two, and I come back to my balance and neutral state. I'm really grateful for my parents' guidance for me. So yeah, that's why. So those are the few questions that I am able to answer for you guys. There's still a lot more, but I think this video is too long, and so I'm gonna have to like stop right now. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to check out all of my books and all of my paintings. And if you guys are interested into, you know, literature and something to read, if you're bored, or if you just want to see some art, there is a link of my official website in this channel. You could go there anytime you want. So all the best, everybody. Bye bye.